Ferrari's not what I expected it to be at all. Something seriously wrong with this transmission. Can't seem to put my finger on it. Bounce is nice. It looks like sorry. Looks like it shouldn't have a corner, but hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And in this episode, I'm going to showcase to you this Rastar Ferrari 458 Speciale A. This is a unique car I found. Oh man, I can't believe I just stumbled upon it in great condition. It's like almost never been driven. It's neat because I don't have the original remote, but with the original remote, you can actually push a button that will open and close, and this hard top. It has independent suspension, with the exception that the rear is on some sort of swivel. So when both are combined, it's actually pretty stiff, and I think there's not real control, so we're gonna fix that issue. Also, the front is kind of too soft, or it needs to be raised or lowered or extended in the stroke of the shaft of when it goes up and down. And lastly, I'm gonna try to hook up the lights because this is amazing. It's quick, it's ready to go. I rushed, did this at the track actually, and I was so anxious to put it together. So what we'll do here, we'll just go ahead and open it. I'll show you briefly what I did. Again, I've already been in here, so sadly you'll miss all the other stuff, but I made it brushless. Of course, the brushless motor fit in there just the way they always do. I put a little sticky tape in there just to keep it in place so it stopped moving around so much. Everything seems to fit in there just barely and perfectly, and I mean just barely. The front servo was actually pretty easy. I just used a paper clip to connect straight to the arm, and then curled it right around the steering rack. Very simple. In fact, I don't even think I needed much double-sided tape. This interesting frame on top is actually squeezing it together, which made it easy to measure that it was going to fit in the front end of the car. No issues. There's actually 5 other versions of the Ferrari that Ferrari offers a remote control, so if you get one, it might be worthwhile. Now this is a lot of weight. On top of this being a lot of weight, ooh, this is really a lot of weight. Might have to look into what to do about that. It was having a lot of fishtailing issues in handling. So this is the inner workings of the hardtop, convertible hardtop. And of course there's all the wiring for the lights. These are the 2 motor wires. I might go ahead and tuck these in somewhere nice and far away. Let's get to it. Those are definitely preventing the suspension from getting any higher. All right, everybody, I did a lot off camera, but I had to because I needed the time to design and think about something that was removable and installable into other vehicles. And so here it is. It's a servo with a switch zip tied to it. And then, of course, a paper clip to be the actuator when I push the button on the remote. This headlight is not in all the way. So now by remote, I can turn on and off lights. So it operates and functions similar to the way I set up all of my 2-speed projects. So now that I've got the lights taken care of, I'm probably going to wire these with you guys so you know what I've done to make the lights work. This will have to be in the front if space permits. Acceleration with no handling. Oh man. As soon as I start to get on straight. This is uh-oh, we lost the wing. So that's going to conclude this episode, actually. I need to figure out what I'm going to do about these gears, and I need to see if I can put a bigger pinion on there. The suspension is doing great, on the other hand. I'm glad I fixed that, the issue with that. I have to make sure it's totally screwed to the frame of the car, front and back, and not in the middle, because it can actually alter the rigidity while it's driving. One way can oversteer, and the other way will steer just fine, all because, and plus, if the wires aren't clear above the engine, there won't be any space to be able to have any suspension movement, so that's another issue as well. I clear the guides so I can get more suspension clearance off the ground. That way, I mean, it can do something. And I think we saw it was bouncing a little much in the rear, but I think that was only because it came over a bump. I'll fix the other headlight next episode. Wants to tweak out, and maybe I can find some sort of remote control setup where I can use a servo to open these two up instead. That way it would be a little more a little more fancy if I could make that happen. All right, you guys. If you guys like this RC, let me know what you think in the comments below. If we have any other questions about it, same thing. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.